and let's roll the intro.
I don't really. Are you transmitting video
Okay. Yes, we are.
or something?
We are.
If you are, well, I can't really. I still see the thing you always see if you're not.
Then you need to reload the page.
Right.
Okay. So, let's get this show on the road. I don't know where my picture just went off to. Okay, there it is. Um, excuse me as I configure this yet again. Blasted many.
Oh, there we go. That is better.
I hope this doesn't want to. Okay, let me just make it widescreen here first. Before we get complaints. We'll drag this down a bit.
Hold up, just FYI, Paragon Toyisi. Yes, I have heard of creatures talk.
Okay, so welcome guys to the MCLAPD podcast. This podcast here is basically a podcast where a bunch of us get together, friends maybe not just from the Midnight Club Los Angeles Police Department, but also from
Other places.
other places, yes, from my personal YouTube channel as well as the MCLAPD guys channel. So I introduce you to Nicholas0904. He has a YouTube channel called Dragoon Brothers, and you could search that up on YouTube, or if he would be courteous enough to put a link in the chat for you guys.
And you should totally go and subscribe to me.
SK, I did actually see what you just posted in the chat, and I will avoid saying the word podcast. I'll try to. Okay, so welcome everybody to the podcast. As we wait for everybody to get ready, we will do a few things. However, let's start this thing. So the first subject that I feel that we are going to discuss today is the recent bill that is being passed by Congress in the United States. That bill is Bill S.978. Now, who here in the podcast would like to start discussing that? Lemon, would you like to discuss it?
Keep me last, because I've got extra amazing news about that bill, so let everyone else discuss it before I piss on their parade.
Okay, so I'll go second to last then. Nick, do you have anything to say about the recent bill that Congress was talking about?
Well, I would say it's almost total BS. That's all I really have to comment on it.
Almost total?
Yeah, well, they haven't really intended it just for gaming people who like to post Let's Plays, but you know what I mean. It could be at least a bit more specific at what they do.
They really should. Guy, do you have anything to say about that?
Well, actually, I do have something to say. I've been watching a lot of videos on it, and what the government's actually trying to do, they're trying to prevent people from copyrighting music in movies, but the way they worded it is that it also affects video games, so if they would just reword it, it really wouldn't be that bad for the community. It's just the way they worded it. So, honestly, as long as if they would try to fix it or something, I would be completely fine with it.
Yeah, that's the part what I actually meant to say, but yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, SK, Oh, sorry to cut you off.
Anyways, yeah, continue.
Okay, SK, I highly doubt you know a single thing that we're talking about, so would you like to ask what we're talking about?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
And I think that I am not very happy about it because it will affect the MCLAPD channel and all our videos and podcasts and live streams and all that, but yeah, it's kind of important, but I really do not like talking about it.
Now, I have a few things to say, a little bit more than everybody else has, and Lemon's going to definitely take home the prize for this part of the discussion. Bill S.978 states that. Well, let me actually pull up the bill. Lemon, would you like to go before me as I get the bill pulled up? Lemon, would you like to go before me as I get the bill pulled up?
No, because you know the news that I'm about to withdraw. So you need to.
Okay, well let's cover the. Oh my goodness, I am getting called.
You're getting called
during a podcast. My bad.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
No, that wasn't you. Oh no, that was not you.
I'm joking.
Quickly do this. Let me just very quickly and professionally get rid of this here. Here, look at that in the meantime.
Oh, Megan Fox.
Not quite.
That's definitely me a ham.
Okay.
So what Bill S.978 is trying to do is stop the illegal copyright of videos of gaming and music and whatever else has to do with illegal copyright.
Thank you, SK. You take home the prize, even though I literally just loaded that. Okay. So, what we are going to do now is, where did I go? Sorry about that.
Michael, I can barely hear you. You're cutting in and out.
That's bad. That could be Skype too, and I'm really not going to go through that.
Now that's better. Why is it that every time we point it out, and it always fixes itself?
Because I get closer to my microphone, and it's a big pain in the butt.
Okay, now you're
getting farther away.
Okay, TMC 117. Link to your website, and I'm gonna look at it.
Really. I'm reading. Okay, so that basically, SK took what I wanted to say into his hands, which is good because obviously his computer is faster than mine. Some people have been wondering my computer setup. I am running Windows XP 2002 Service Pack 3. I'm using an AMD Athlon 4800. No, or I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. Long story short, I'm running a very fast computer. I'm basically running Windows XP to the max. Windows XP cannot get any better than it is. No matter what parts you put on it, Windows XP limits itself right here. Now, the slow computer is my Mac right here. That's from like 04. And it was a donation to me. But, you know, it's a little slow. But it does the job. Anyway, completely off topic. Lemon, would you like to...
Hey, Mike, you should check your mic because I can barely hear you.
Well, I'm not going to stick the mic in my mouth. So you guys are going to have to turn up your volume. Lemon, would you like to now discuss the bill's topic that you would like to discuss? And wow everybody with it?
Yeah, so, right. Tuesday, I received an email from the the website that you go to reject the bill. And they have said they've been overwhelmed by rejections. They've had over 150,000 people saying no to the bill. That's not just the bad part. Congress have released some sort of statement saying that they're thinking of killing the bill.
Woohoo!
Because there's so many people have rejected the bill, they're thinking of not bothering with it.
That is very good information, and that's very useful. So, now, what are your guys' topics about the bill? If you're watching this video via YouTube, post it in the comments below. But if you are live with us here on Justin.tv, please tell us in the chat right now, and we will say it. Just for everybody who's live.
Wasn't Nick the one that brought up the information about the bill?
Yeah, I'm bringing up all the subjects.
Oh, I thought he brought up the topic before the podcast.
Well, we've been talking about, okay, off topic, completely off topic, but we've been talking about this subject for a while, which is why I haven't been active in trying to purchase new software to make new videos, which is why you notice the lack of Wanna Be in LA episodes, but that will be another section of this podcast later, sometime later. So, if you would all give me a quick moment to resize this thing because it's bothering me. Make it a little smaller, a little bit more compact the way it should be. I'll get this nonsense out of the way so you don't have to look at it and just get solid podcast. Okay? So, solid podcast. There you guys go. Those of you watching it on YouTube, I apologize. You probably didn't really see much of anything. So, for those of you, did I just lose somebody?
No, you nope. Just came louder and clearer.
Huh, that's weird. Something went weird. So, who wants to read some people, or I can't read them. Somebody talk about something.
Games or fun?
Yes, yeah, that's what I want to get to. Thank you.
Before we start anything, we should have a quick talk about Wanna Be in LA, and everybody is wondering this.
I was going to save that for the end, but if you really, well, I think we should save it to the end just to force people to watch the entire thing. How about that?
I have a topic for after this one.
Okay. First, let's talk about new game releases. So, what games are really
Mass Effect 3
intriguing you guys?
Mass Effect 3, Battlefield 3. That's the ones I'm pretty much excited for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Battlefield 3, and I mean, I'm not excited for Modern Warfare 3, but it's going to be a change for Black Ops. Mm-hmm. Hold up, and I also can't wait till Minecraft comes out for the Xbox.
I think that's called something called Fortress Craft or something.
No, Fortress Craft is already on the Xbox, but Minecraft is coming out for it.
However, they
announced it at E3.
Minecraft is going to be named differently. They're not going to use the Minecraft name on the Xbox 360. Well, we're talking about Minecraft. Why don't we start there with games? All of us, except for SK over there, he's left out, play Minecraft. All of us enjoy Minecraft, and all of us, well, obviously have Minecraft. That's an important part. So, who wants to take off the minecart, or start off the Minecraft bandwagon? Who wants to get that started?
I do.
Okay, let's start with you, Guy.
Well, Minecraft, I remember. The first video I ever saw was by C-Nanners. Yeah, it was C-Nanners. And the game was just like, it made me just feel like I was in a completely different world. And now Minecraft, it's just kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just gotten to the point where other things, it's just not the same like feeling that I got when I first started playing it.
I completely agree. I'm just going to say that right now. I completely agree. I'm gonna butt in here. Were you finished?
Yeah, I'm pretty much finished.
Okay. I understand the same thing. I didn't actually see Minecraft via C-Nanners. I actually first saw Minecraft through Paul Soares Jr.'s tutorial on how to survive your first night. I watched all of his tutorial videos, even before I had the game, just because I was intrigued by the game so much. For me personally, Minecraft still provides a very effective enjoyment, I guess, amount. It still provides me an effective amount of enjoyment, if that makes any sense at all.
Hey, Awesome, do you want me to invite Awesome Burrow Dude or Odd Boy?
No. That's after podcast talk. We'll get into that after the podcast. Don't mention that again.
Yeah, right now it's a bit
Okay, I'll save you guys who are wondering what's been happening. A few things were going on, so we aren't talking to each other for a while. We're taking a small little vacation from each other, just so we both can cool down. So if you're wondering, no Odd Boy or Awesome Burrow Dude for a while. But feel free to send them the link to the podcast. Okay, off topic again. Let me finish my topic, and I'll let whoever wants to butt in. Okay, so Minecraft still provides me a good amount of fun because of a few reasons. One, I run some pretty monster servers. Does anybody agree?
Yeah, I agree.
And custom map.
Yep, especially our custom map that we made. That was beautiful. I run bucket Okay, well, I'm gonna get into Minecraft nerdiness, so prepare for nerdiness of Minecraft. I run almost every single server I run, and I have run in the past 10 different servers. I don't run them all, and obviously not at the same time. But I have run over 10 different servers in the past like 4 months. And I use Bucket servers for the most of them. Now, Bucket is a modding server program that basically allows you to get plugins for your server, such as World Edit, Command Book, all this excellent software and plugins. So that alone, World Edit and Command Book alone, give me the ability to literally create whatever I want in Minecraft. And the best part about it is I probably honestly wouldn't be playing Minecraft if I had to build every single block around my little redstone area by hand. If I had to build that wall by hand, I would have exploded. And
well, you see, Michael,
yeah.
Apparently a lot of people share that pain, so I don't think you have any right to complain about that, but okay, continue.
Well, I'm complaining. I'm just venting my feelings. Okay, before I end up getting into a soap opera, who wants to take over?
Hold up, I'd like to add on to what I said first.
Okay.
Now that I thought of it, I first saw Minecraft. CNN, he used to have a series that was called Gaming some Shenanigans. And he had one with Minecraft, and I saw this game. So I typed in Minecraft in the YouTube search bar, and a video came up by David64YT, also known as X. And it was his How to Survive His First Night, and I went crazy about it. I was like, oh my god, this game is amazing. And later on, I found Teenagers, and then I found Paul Source Jr. I just found all kind of Minecraft people, and it's, it kind of bored me out, I guess. But I still like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one thing. Wait. One thing I have to say is, like, there's a lot. How a few months ago, like in May, people were saying like about it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I must have missed that.
Like May 25th or whatever.
No, it was May 21st.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The memo.
I don't know where people get all this stuff saying that this particular day is going to be the end of the world. Like, where did they get this funding to put in all these advertisements just to prove that the end of the world is nigh or near?
Well, in Minecraft you don't have money, nor do you have advertisements.
But still, it's something I really want to bring up. I mean, like, okay, and honestly, it's just there's all the end of the world bullcrap is just annoying me right at the moment. I don't know. It's like you stated before. You were stating your true feelings before, Michael. So now I'm stating mine about this end of the world business.
Mm-hmm. And I understand. I actually think that's a bunch of BS as well. Now we're going to try to avoid using curse language, but the disclaimer still is there, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Hey, I just say with all this end of the world stuff, I just think, so what? What if the world ends tomorrow? None of us are gonna notice. None of us are gonna care. None of us are gonna say, "Oh wait, no, that's not gonna happen." Because what if it does? Just live every single day like it's your last, and just make the hell of it.
I completely agree.
I agree as well. Ow. SK, what do you think about that? SK. First SK.
Hello, SK.
Today was his last day, so.
Probably.
He's probably gone off to some brothel or something.
And there we have it, folks. The end of SK. His world probably ended, but we never know.
He was murdered by some crack-holding prostitute.
No, he's being crossed out by somebody who's playing with the paint controls on Manicam.
Gee, I wonder who.
Oh, of course, I'm not the one running the podcast, so of course I can't be the one goofing around with this stuff, can I? Okay, so now are we going back to Minecraft now officially?
Well, yeah. Let's go back to Minecraft for now until I decide to come up with a topic that's completely off topic.
Yep, again. So who didn't discuss Minecraft? I did. Nick did. No, Nick, did you discuss Minecraft?
No, not yet, actually.
Okay, then go ahead, Lemon. You'll go next, and then SK, who doesn't know a thing about the game, I'll still let him go anyway.
Well, actually, the one thing right now I hate the most about people right now, how they say that as soon as they see Minecraft, they never played it, and they already say they hate it. That's the thing I really hate. Hey, it's still Minecraft, so yeah.
My bad. I said that once. I was like, oh, Minecraft looks like the worst game you can ever play, and like this week when I haven't been playing it, I've been like, oh my god, I really want to play it right now.
Yeah, but the one thing I'm still wondering is how why Mojang, for those who don't know, it's the company who made Minecraft, decided to go on the graphics and the modeling they did. What is it, like 8-bit or something?
Yeah, it's because games like indie games that have got a set budget. They can only spend a certain amount of money to start off with, and then whatever money they get left over from subscriptions, and the subscription money goes towards building the game better, and that's why it was only a beta set at a certain price, because
yeah, sorry, Lemon. Michael, stop making it snow. It's summer. Don't mess up the weather.
Fine.
Sorry, continue.
Fine. I'll make it hot.
I'd like to say, Courier for the longest time. Well, I say longest time. It's only been out for a month or so. But it was a pretty good competitor for Minecraft. But Minecraft, I think, has over 2,000 downloads,
2
and
million,
over
2 million, 2 million.
Yeah, that's how I meant 2 million downloads, and they have 12 million people registered. It's crazy.
Well, yeah. Okay, let's go back to Lemon's discussion, because I don't want to go on to a completely different topic.
Whoa, what did I just do? My bad. Wrong button. Okay, so Lemon, are you ready to get into the Minecraft discussion? Oh wait, you already did. Okay,
back to Lemon, everybody.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was saying that there's games like Minecraft and stuff have got they've got set budgets, haven't they? So they can only spend a certain amount of money working on the base game, and then whatever money they get back from subscriptions and stuff like that goes towards improving the game. So
yeah, that could probably be why. But
if us lot all started a game tomorrow, all started our own company tomorrow, we'd only have a certain game. You wouldn't go out on a basic budget and just buy high-end everything, would you? Because that means you've got to have the money to run the game, the online capacity, the having your own copyrights, because obviously they've got to pay for their copyright. Otherwise, anyone can just rip off Minecraft and say it was their idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand, but it's something I really have to ask. Sorry, I don't think much about budget when it comes to video game making, which is kind of stupid since I should. For some reason, I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. Never mind. Okay. How is the stream coming out? It looks good, right? Moderately good. Okay. So, on to our next subject. Would you guys believe that we've been streaming already for half an hour?
Oh, and guys, you know how I said I don't know nothing about Minecraft?
That's a double negative, which means you just do know something about Minecraft.
He's back from the dead.
I do play it once in a while, but I have never checked out any of your servers or any crap like that.
Crap.
So, SK is back from the dead, everybody. What a relief.
Okay, pardon me for writing horribly with my mouse. I cannot really write with a mouse, as you can tell.
Maybe he's a zombie.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I'm a zombie.
He managed to happens to retain the knowledge of how to use a computer and a microphone.
Mm-hmm. Just like
You know what I'd like to bring up for a topic about us?
Us.
Did any of y'all follow the Billionaires Challenge?
Which is
None of y'all heard about that?
no.
Nope.
Oh, this big billionaire named Alki David, he invited Woody's Gamertag, White Boy, Only Use Me Blade, Wings, all of them, X Jaws, Freddie W, to a tournament, and the winner would win $10,000. And he wanted to live stream, but he said, along with the live stream, we're gonna live stream an assisted suicide. And everybody was freaking out, like, oh, that's nasty, that's sicko. So, like, everybody backed out, Woody's Gamertag and all that, and everybody backed out, and people are just saying that he was, just view whoring and all that, and that wasn't a good example to set for the community and stuff. Like, it was a big deal, though. I'm surprised none of y'all heard of it.
No. Sorry, I don't get out that much.
Yeah, I'm usually either making videos, sleeping, eating, you know, number 2s, number 1s, etc.
Right.
You know.
I'm glad you labeled them number 1 and number 2.
Oh, I could say other things, but then, you know, we might get upset. Ooh.
Oh God, Brock is calling me.
Oh, tell him we're doing a podcast and send him the link to watch. That'll really make it interesting. Okay.
All right, okay, everybody, I'll be right back. And hopefully
wait,
Brock doesn't kill me in my sleep. And he just hung up.
Wait, just type to him, please. Try not to leave the call, cause I.
Nah, I'm not leaving. 1 sec. Brock.
That's odd boy if you don't know.
Sorry, I am in a pod. Sorry, cast.
What's the next topic?
I'll send you the link.
Must you talk what you write when we're trying to continue?
What's the next topic?
Okay, the next topic. Now we're going to go to a more. Okay, I'm sorry.
You'll be joining. Brock will be joining any second now.
The call.
No, he's. No, not the call though.
Guys,
Oh, wait, he's already in. So.
said for you guys to check the comments on the channel.
I'm busy.
Why is the live stream like messed up? Wait, so he sent me again. Your mom is the next topic? That's what he said. My mom is his mom is the next topic.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's move on, everybody.
Yeah.
To our next subject, which is.
What's the next topic?
We're going to go to games overall, broad games. So that broad as in the broad subject, not as in broad as a female. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So we're going to take the broad subjects of games and we're going to implement it. So who here? Okay. Everybody, I want everybody to list their one favorite new release that will be coming out in the future. Future first.
Mass Effect 3.
Okay.
Driver San Francisco.
Okay.
Driver San Francisco.
Okay, we have 2 for San Francisco. Guy, how do you feel about that?
There's a plethora of games I'm excited about.
Brock is telling me to look in the live stream chat. I'm not really sure what he wants you to look for, but he just told me to tell you.
There's nothing in the live stream chat, and I'm not going to be looking at it. Back to what we were doing. Nobody add him to the call.
There's actually a plethora of games I'm looking at, but the most, I guess, anticipated game I'm looking for is probably Battlefield 3.
Okay.
I think Battlefield 3 is going to be like my second anticipated game. Then it's going to be Modern Warfare 3. Then after that, I don't know. But my first anticipated game is Mass Effect 3.
Modern Warfare 3 is just going to be a pimped up Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, it is pretty much.
Modern Warfare 3, just play Modern Warfare 2.
So,
who here has like any clue what Mass Effect 3 is? Or
I
even
never
plays
said
it?
my favorite game yet.
I played number 2 and I loved number 2.
About it.
Okay. So, if I may interrupt you guys, so I can say what my favorite game is, so I don't get shadowed out of my own podcast. My most anticipated game of in the next year is Far Cry 3. I know I sound like a complete dodo brain, but I've loved the Far Cry series, even though I have to wait a year. Whoop-de-doo. So
yeah, I've heard of Far Cry. I mean, like I heard it was like a good game. Oh well, what am I saying? I'm just like saying that just to be nice.
Yeah, well, it's different. I'll leave it at that. It's different. Let's okay, so
Nice. Rock sent me another message. What do you have to say?
Let's not read it.
Tell him
You know, I must say, the game that's not played much anymore, but was one of my all-time favorite games, and is still a good game, is Red Dead Redemption.
Yes.
I
Red Dead
I rented that game. I rented that game a few days ago. I loved it.
Mhm.
It was like a fun game.
Yeah, that's a pretty good game.
It's just so fun. There's so much stuff to do.
So we all agree Red Dead Redemption is a good game, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what about Grand Theft Auto? Anybody have anything to say about that?
Sorry, you cut out. What'd you say?
Grand Theft Auto. What do we think about that?
Well, I never.
It's not that good.
My sentiments exactly.
I can't wait
Well,
till
I never really played it that much, so I wouldn't really know.
I used to play GTA quite a bit, but now it's just boring. Oh man, I really wish I had voice effects. I would complete and utterly made my voice really deep when I said boring.
Okay, fine. Awesome Burrow dude is sending me messages.
That's great, and let's not worry about them. We can ignore them. So for those of you who don't know, this is going to be on YouTube, as well as for those of you watching the live stream right now. SK, if I modded everybody who's in the MCLAPD, I would probably mod half the people in the room. That's not happening. We don't have enough people to worry about needing mods yet. Maybe if we get 10 people, I'll mod somebody. Don't look.
Michael, look in the chat for once. Awesome Barrel.
I don't see. Maybe I need to refresh the page.
Well, I was like a thing.
Shut up. That makes sense.
Oh, we got 9 viewers.
Yeah, I had to refresh the page. Anyway.
Hey, y'all all tweet the link.
Thank you. I forgot to tweet the link. Who keeps saying message to me?
Michael, your mic going retarded again.
I apologize. Just flying away. Why do I not see cast? Oh, guess you forgot to hit the play button. Okay. Okay, so we've discussed Far Cry 3 minorly. Obviously I can't give you guys a lot of details yet because it hasn't come out yet, or it's not even close to coming out. It's not going to come out until next year. So, what about a game that's more recent that will be coming up very soon that we know a lot of details about, such as Driver and Mass Effect 3? Which one wants to go first?
Driver!
Okay, Driver goes first.
Ah. Well, Driver,
Well,
we're waiting.
am I the only one who actually knows anything about the game?
Oh, I do. I thought somebody else was doing it first.
I bet you guys did. Okay.
Okay, Rock is messaging me again. Tell Mike to look in the.
Hold up, can I say something? They have a game called The Smurfs coming out for Nintendo 3DS or Nintendo DS.
You mean Nintendo DS? No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
I hate the Nintendos, but I couldn't think of anything. I'm having a Justin.tv problem. I'm going to try.
Okay, Michael, you need to get a better mic, or either that's just Skype.
I need to stay right next to my mic. I apologize, but I am sitting like 3 inches away from my mic, because I really don't want to stick it on my mouth, and I'm trying to do things on my Mac, and that's very hard to do if I literally have my face into my PC screen right now. So, Mass Effect 3. Let's get that going.
Well, Mass Effect 3, it's
Wait. We were on Driver. Mass Effect can go first. I'm tired. Sorry. Just do something. I'll be doing stuff.
Well, Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect is like one of the. Oh, one sec. Let me start over. Okay, so Mass Effect, one of the best series I've ever played. It has like a unique story, so and the gameplay is just freaking awesome. I'm not
okay. I got something to say.
Yeah.
What the hell is Mass Effect 3? Okay. I've never heard of that game. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never played it. What's it about? Is it kind of like Dead Space or something?
Similar, but no, not really.
So, what about Gears of War? Is it like Gears of War?
No. It's like
It's like Mass Effect 1 and 2.
Yeah, Mass Effect 1 and 2.
I haven't played those either.
Well, then you probably have no idea what I'm going to talk about in the next few sentences, because pretty much Mass Effect 3, the invasion of the Reapers are coming, so you are going to go out there and kick ass with a brand new, awesome energy machete or knife you're going to get in the next game, which is going to be awesome.
Is it like Halo then?
Guys, for a quick moment.
No, not really.
Are you guys actually seeing chat move on the stream?
No, I'm not seeing anything.
Okay,
just the last one is just mod for MCLAPD members.
Yeah, that's
stuff.
the last one I see as well. So. Okay, I guess the chat really isn't moving. Okay, continue. Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to go get a quick drink because my throat is a little bit dry because I've been having some allergy problems. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Try not to completely throw this podcast overboard while I'm gone.
Okay. Okay, so, Lemon, me and you, do you want to talk about Drive for San Francisco?
Okay, you can start, because I'm trying to...
Well, if you are familiar in the Driver series as such as Driver 3, it is not really like it used to be. It's kind of more like its actual title now, Driver, because you cannot get out of your car and go shoot random people. But
well, you can get out of your car, but in a strange way. Basically, the character you play is in a coma, so he thinks instead of getting out of the car, he just like teleports to any car he needs.
yeah, and while you like start the game or something, you can jump from car to car, like any car on the street, and drive around, including trucks, buses, construction vehicles, anything that's on the roads or highways.
Oh yeah, I think I saw a gameplay video, like some E3 video. I think if that is the same game, so yeah, I think I saw some. Yeah.
They break it up on E3 2011.
So yeah, I think I saw it. It was like some sort of like weird portal effects right around the screen every time you jump.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the new Need for Speed game looks really good.
Which one is that, Lemon?
Need for Speed. This is like some kind of racing game. I played the first one on my original Xbox. I'm not sure what happened to it though. I'm looking for it.
Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, you can like jump around from car to car, and it tells you what car it is on the street, and it tells you down in the bottom left, or I mean bottom right corner, it tells you what car you're in, and it's kind of cool because the graphics are pretty good. They're a lot better than all the recent games, and yeah, it's for PS3 and Xbox, and
I was just want to say, actually, I do have Saints Row 2. In Saints Row 3, I haven't really seen much on it, but if it's like Saints Row 2, I probably most likely will get it.
Well, actually, there's one thing I want to talk about Mass Effect 3, is that the one thing I really found cool about the whole Mass Effect series is how you can import your character. Like, throughout the entire Mass Effect series, you play as the same character every time. Cool. Since the game is an RPG game, I love how the way you can import it from one game to the next game, but still keep all your decisions that you made in the previous game, and have like either a negative or a positive impact on the next game. That's what I really love about that game.
oh yeah.
You know what game I wish more games were like is what's the game called? Infamous 2. How you can choose the evil side or a nice or hero side. I wish more games were like that, 'cause that's a really good way to
yeah
have a good gameplay.
If I can butt into that conversation for a minute, I do agree with your idea, Guy. However, I understand where game companies why they do that, because of the fact it's basically having to write 2 stories. I don't know if the stories are somewhat interlinked, but in my opinion, I would imagine that they would have to write 2 completely different stories for one game. So if you were to think about it, they would lose money, because if they're writing 2 stories when they could make that into another video game, that would be a much better way for money. But anyway, continue about whatever.
Yeah, so back to Mass Effect 3. Well, yeah, Mass Effect has a similar thing, except there are actually 2 sides. There's a Paragon side, which is like a good side. You're like a passive person. Renegade, you just want to do it nice, quick, and straight, if that's even a phrase or anything.
I don't think
so. Yeah, Mass Effect has a similar thing, and your actions actually impact the story, which is cool. So like whatever you do can really impact how things turn out.
Okay, that sounds great. I think we're
Same with.
Oh, you're not finished.
Hold up, guys. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna be going for like 3 minutes. I'm going to grab a drink.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just don't
Alright,
don't leave
that's
the call.
another cool feature, like a cool feature that I found in Mass Effect 2, where even like your teammates can die that you recruit. That's what I love. Everything you do affects the entire game.
Yeah. And Word 11, do you have anything to say about any of the games we were talking? You are very, very quiet.
The new, apart from the new driver game having every single thing that I've ever wanted any racing game to be.
I agree.
Just got whole classic muscle cars, and if you knew me like Michael knows me, or then you'd know how much I love old classic American cars. That's why I'm so looking forward to the new driver game.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Okay. Well, we're going to use this time as a chance. Excuse me, I apologize. For the viewers to tell us what games they want us to discuss. So we have 2 viewers here. We have live_water, who wants us to talk about Uncharted 3. I don't even know what the Uncharted series is about. Could somebody enlighten me as well as talk to him about it?
Well, yeah, Michael, you're cutting in and out again, so.
Talk about Uncharted 3.
Good job. You should actually keep your mic that way if it's you that's making the thing cut out.
I am only 3 inches away when I cut out. Just talk about the game, guys. Come on.
Well, I have no idea what Uncharted is about, so someone else do it for me. Because I have no idea what the hell it is. I heard about it, saw it in Blockbuster.
Uncharted either.
Uncharted is amazing. I used to have the beta, but it kind of ran out recently, so.
Does anybody know anything about this game? Because I'm not going to research it in the middle of a live stream.
Well, okay, fine, I'll research it, since I have nothing better to do.
Okay.
Google.
In the meantime,
Uncharted.
we are going
3,
to
I guess, so that's what.
Okay, you Google that silently. We're going to move on to the next one. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. What do you
Well,
guys
Drake's
know about
Deception. Who the hell is Drake? Some kind of...
It's a game.
The character you play in the game, you brute.
Okay, cool. But what is Uncharted about?
Oh,
You're a treasure hunter.
Oh, cool.
You're sort of treasure hunter, and
I want to assume you get into some serious stuff.
no, otherwise Nick would be called Serious Stuff.
Right.
Okay, so what do we want to talk about GTA San Andreas? Let's just lightly touch all of these subjects.
Somebody said Saints Row 3. I do know a few remarks about Saints Row 3.
SK, that's next.
Sorry, guys. Sorry it took so long.
That's fine. I'm doing this in chronological order, so GTA comes first.
Alright, I'm gonna get myself a drink again, so yeah. Excuse my quietness. Be right back.
Well, while he's getting a drink, let's discuss GTA San Andreas. I know the graphics are moderately okay.
Pretty old. Yeah, pretty old. Let me add a quick few comments. I love the Harrier. No, because I downloaded my friend sent me like a cracked version, so yeah, later I deleted it since it wasn't working properly. So yeah, be right back.
A cracked?
Alright, well, I must say, I didn't really play GTA all that much, but GTA 3, my friend who lived on the street, he had a PS2, and he had GTA 3 for it, and I like GTA 3, and then he got San Andreas. They seemed pretty much alike in common, but
Sorry.
San Andreas just got that extra oomph to it that I liked a lot more.
Yes. When we discuss games, what we're going to do is try to keep them short and simple, give a basic idea of the storyline. I'm going to assume that you're a mobster, and basically,
I just blow everybody's head off with cheat codes.
And you blow everybody's head off with cheat codes. The graphics are okay for its time. They could be better. I believe, what was the game I was looking at earlier today that was compared to San Andreas? I believe it was Driver... No, not Driver. Driver Parallel Lines, I think, maybe?
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, graphics are okay. Gameplay, I think, is pretty good. I've watched somebody play the game before. I think it's a pretty interesting game. Not all of it, of course, just like the first 20 missions. And graphics are okay. Audio development and whatnot, I think, could be better if I recall from what I've watched. But it's an older game, so you'll have to understand that. Moving on to Saints Row 3. I think SK is going to take this one.
Yes, and what I do know is it is going to probably be released on November 15th, 2011, not 2012, and it is the last and third final title of the Saints Row series, so it will be the last game in the Saints Row series. It takes place in, I think, 2 cities.
It's not going to take place in Stillwater anymore?
I think it's going to take place in Stillwater and Steelport. So I think it's going to take place in 2 places.
Okay, back. Sorry to interrupt, but okay, I'm back. So what are we talking about?
Saints Row 3.
Saints Row 3.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. And there's not really much out there yet, but pushing more towards November, I think there will be a lot more information about the game. And you are in the same crew as in the last Saints Row 2. And yeah, I think there's 2 places, and the story centers around the gang war between the Saints and I think it's called the Syndicate and a rival criminal group.
Who's watching the stream right now?
Me.
Yeah.
Wait, we're not done just yet.
Was that face intended to be on me and Lemon,
no,
or is it just coincidence?
Coincidental. You like that? I like it.
Yeah. Ooh, you know what game?
Looks like a freaking potato.
It is.
You know what game I want to bring up next is LA Noire.
Oh well, we're not there just yet. We're going to talk about Need for Speed World, which is the next one on the
Sad
list.
face.
Then LA Noire. I really want to talk about that. So let us talk about who knows about. Oh, I played Need for Speed World. It's a free PC game.
Right.
You can download for the computer only, for the PC only.
Watch your mic. It's all low and stuff.
Oh my
Okay, I just shoved it out of my mouth. No comment.
Okay, yeah. Your voice just got better for now. So let's see how long it lasts.
You can download Need for Speed World free for PC download. I haven't actually done it ever since I've gotten my new computer. I did originally, though. Very different game. I can say it's different. I don't know if that's a good thing. It's probably not a good thing. But it is different.
Well, after we talk about Need for Speed World, let's talk about the Red Faction series.
That already comes after LA Noire, which was already taking dibs after that. after Red Faction, we're gonna stop and move on to more important clan-related subjects. So stay tuned for that. So what was I talking? Need for Speed World. It's like any other Need for Speed PC. I don't really like it. It's interesting. When I got it, it was free. Maybe that was just the coincidence. Maybe it was a beta. I don't know, but it was off their website, so whatever. Need for Speed World, kind of like another Need for Speed. I haven't played it enough to know anything about it, and I doubt any of you didn't even know it existed.
No, never did.
Okay, and we
don't kill me before it.
Okay, so now that we're done talking about, oh wait, we were talking about cars. I need to draw a car next time.
You should draw what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So next we're talking about L.A. Noire.
So draw like a magnifying glass or something.
Already a step ahead of you. Just got to get the colors ready. Let's have a grayish handle. Gray handle. And a yellow little glassy thing. And then little magnifying lines like in Minecraft.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. That's my magnifying glass.
Although I gotta give you an honest opinion, that does not look like much like a magnifying glass. Looks more like some sort of like magic wand that's casting a yellow circle with marshmallows in the middle of it. I'm sorry, I just have to be honest.
Yep. And by the way, for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, you do not get to see all of these creative drawings because I do not have the capability of putting them on via YouTube, which is one advantage of why you can watch it live and actually get the creative drawings. Okay, so now we are going to talk about L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire. I don't know how to say it. It's N-O-I-R-E. Watch me get hate because I just spelled that wrong. I know it. I don't know if it's wrong or not. It sounds wrong. So
like,
Guy, would you like to take it away without giving away the story too much?
Well, I like the era it's in. It's a good. I think it's back in the 80s. Or
no,
it's somewhere 80ish or maybe 60s.
It's 40.
Yeah. Although the one thing I find strange about it, how it's like from the gameplay videos I watch, it looks like a police version of GTA or vice versa.
Well, let me just finish. I like the era it's in. I like the style of the gameplay. Like, you have, whenever you interrogate someone, you can lie, you can believe it, or you can doubt it, or you can, you have so many options. And then another thing about it, the gameplay just plays so smooth, and I like how it's not all about manslaughter and all that. It actually keeps you to the game.
That is a good feature. Oh fuck! Oh, sorry, I hurt myself. Sorry, forgive my stuff. Yeah, ow.
That's fine. It's okay. I've been there, done that.
I'm sure you did.
Believe me, I have. So, do any of you actually own L.A. Noire?
No. I've
rented it from GameFly.
Okay. I own the game. It's a fun detective game, obviously. Where you roam around doing cases and stuff, and that's basically all I can tell you. Realistic, they actually used real people and modeled them as the characters. They used the real person's face and literally pasted it into the video game.
That's cool.
Yep. And I really don't want to give away too much of the story. Excellent story, and I'm not even a quarter of the way through the blasted thing, and it's already great. Then again, I haven't been playing it much. I've been busy doing Minecraft and whatnot, but that's subject for another hour.
Well, at least I know where you got our custom map idea from.
Yep, our custom map idea was based from L.A. Noire. If you guys are Minecraft players, you may have subscribed to my personal channel, the Epic Gamer Guy. I do more than just Minecraft there. Well, not lately, but usually. And you can find... No,
I don't think you can find... Whoa.
I forgot. I'm tired. Let's just move on. What's next again? What did you want to talk about, Nick? Red Faction. That's it. No more games.
Yeah. So Red Faction. Since the latest game was the one thing I really want to say about Red Faction is like, I love the gameplay and everything from the first games and the more recent games. Except, I just hate how it transitions from an FPS to a third-person shooter. It's like, it's such a big transition.
From an FPS to a first-person shooter, that's the same thing.
No, I said third person.
Oh.
So yeah. Although I was kind of disappointed with Armageddon. I love the features, including that nanoforge thing where you can repair everything. I just love blowing things up and only just to fix them again. Except I was kind of disappointed with like how things turned out. Wasn't as good as a game as I thought it would be. But still.
I have two other games to bring up. Hold up.
I said this would, okay. They better be like not even 1 minute each.
I'm just gonna say, I love Battlefield or Bad Company 2 just because the fact that
nothing. Sorry.
Okay, they're so mean.
No, I'm done. I used to like the game a lot. It's boring me. Kind of like GTA.
Hey,
or Midnight Club for that matter. It's starting to get a little boring as well. Yes, Lenny?
Nicholas.
Yeah.
I agree with what you were saying about Red Faction about destroying things just to rebuild. Also, my favorite part is the magnetic gun where you can just like place like the world. You can shoot the world and then place it on an enemy and just watch the entire world just collapse onto the enemy.
Yeah, I know. I really love that feeling. That's just like I love just tearing down a building, then fixing it up, and just saying I built it. Everyone praise me.
I was running through a crystal field, like there was like sharp crystals hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And I had so much like I had the urge just to like click on one of those crystals and click on an enemy and just watch the crystal fly into it like a razor sharp crystal straight into the.
Yeah, I love that. Another thing that scares me though, not the aliens, but I finished the game. I rented it. I don't know. I have some sort of thing where when I rent a game, I usually finish it within the week.
Yes, we will move on.
No. Apparently, the one thing that scares me is Mr. Toots. Like that thing haunts me. Okay. It's just I don't know why, but it's just like it was so random. When I finished the game, I was like, yes, finish the game. Now, can I start like a new game plus? I could. And next thing you know, it says you unlock Mr. Toots. What the hell is Mr. Toots? Some sort of like guy that comes in and helps you out? No, it turns out he's a unicorn who craps out rainbows. That disintegrates.
That makes sense. The Toot makes sense.
Yeah,
wait,
Mr.
Red Dead Redemption?
No.
No, this is Red Faction Armageddon.
Okay, now before we all get into stuff, let me just lay down the law here. If you've been watching the stream, I'm going to let Guy go through his last two games. This is officially it. For those of you who are watching the stream, I don't care if YouTube or anything, the next stream will be much better prepared. I'll have more time to think over. I will literally plan every single subject we talk about. This is kind of like an introduction, getting used to a thing. And please remember that...
play any games or something?
Not a live
podcast
stream, or a podcast, rather. You don't play games during a podcast. Do you know what a podcast is?
Oh, yeah, I guess I do. I want to play games.
Then play
we won't. Well, we have to play something that we all do. But besides, a podcast is just a conversation between a group of people. So yeah.
Okay, let me finish. Alright. Two games that I like are Battlefield Bad Company 2, just because I like the gameplay and the mission. The mission is very good, and the multiplayer is very fair. There's not much cheating. I mean, everything's fair. And the other game, y'all can hate me for this all y'all want, is Transformers War of Cybertron.
What's that?
It's a game, I don't play it that often, but it's pretty much Transformers, and you can fly around and stuff, and you pretty much just kill the other team. It's like it's literally like Call of Duty in Transformer style.
I totally agree.
Although another game that I really wanna. Okay, Michael, your drawings are disturbing me. But okay, moving on. Another game I'm anticipating is Halo 4. Don't call me a fag, cause you guys never played it, so you can't say it's boring. Anyways.
You're a fag.
Oh my god, what the hell did I just say?
This is the bottom line. Last game. Continue.
Okay, so yeah, the game Halo 4. The one thing I'm still wondering is like, if any of you saw the trailer, what the hell is that big thing that Master Chief is flying towards. That's the one thing I'm wondering. And what kind of enemies we're gonna fight? Are we gonna have any allies?
I know he put Cortana into the back of his neck and probably got turned on by that.
Yeah, I think he already did, like a long time ago.
He's flying into a giant butthole because he's a giant penis, that's why.
Probably, yeah.
Really, Lemon?
He's a giant penis.
But still.
He should have died when he had the chance.
Yeah, but I'm really waiting out on that game.
Sorry, I just had to adjust Skype a little bit to make it a little bit more easier for you guys to view. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that covers games for today. For the next week's podcast, well, this isn't over yet, believe me, this is not over. But
And we shall never be over. We shall talk and talk and talk.
No, we shouldn't. But, what we're going to do is next week everything's going to be prepared. We'll have subjects to talk about. We'll have games planned. We'll have any important relative news that you guys need to know or should know and whatnot ready for you.
Hold up. USA lost to Japan. I am so sad.
Right, okay, moving on.
Okay, yeah.
Frankly, I don't care since I'm Canadian. Woohoo!
Woohoo. Oh! Yes. 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 I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm not even sure what the point of what that was.
Who in the chat, or you know what, we're all going to discuss where we live. Not like, you know, personal, but I live in the west coast of the United States, California, and it is actually only 8 o'clock here. Nick lives in Canada, and I don't know where, but
like somewhere like in the eastern coast, not east, but near, it's like Ontario. That's as much as information I'm gonna give.
Mr.
So that means it's 11 o'clock where you are. Lemon.
Yeah, 11 to be exact.
Lemon, would you like to discuss what time it is where you are?
Well, explain.
It's about 4:10.
He has a knack for staying up all night.
4 in the morning. Yes.
Yeah, he lives in the England area. Yeah, don't be surprised. It's actually not even a late night podcast for him. It's early morning. Okay. So, Guy, you
Which is strange.
It's only like what 10 approximately.
It's 11 minutes past 4.
Approximately. So it's like 10 where Guy is, and SK lives in Canada too, but he lives on the west coast. Am I correct? SK. Well, anyway, he's the same time zone as I am, and he lives in Canada. That's all I can tell you. Well, that's all I know. So moving on, that was completely random. Where do you guys in the view or in the chat land? Oh, in the chat land. In the chat, but I see somebody is already. Some people are already posting stuff. Nice to see that. We have.
Hey, we have 12 viewers. Mod somebody.
Whoa, we do have 12 viewers. Anyway, back to moving on. I'll mod somebody at 15 viewers if we get that high.
That's what you said last time.
That's what
you said. You'll mod somebody when we get 10 viewers, but now it's 8. Oh damn! Why'd you guys have to leave?
Okay, oh yay, we have another Californian. Woo woo! Shout out to Paragon Tooth.
Any British people? Come on, what's the British people?
Come on, someone help out the British guy. I'm Canadian, so that's like the closest thing I have to British.
Oh well. Let's see. The Britons tried to kick our ass, and the Britons held you guys hostage in a way. Now, of course, this is not historically correct. This is just my way of thinking. So, Britain tried to kick our ass.
Historically correct. You're actually British, so shush.
Exactly.
No, I'm not. Actually, my ancestors are from Holland.
Okay, I'm talking about Michael, but Michael, are any of your ancestors?
Hey, I'm part German and part Norwegian. Okay, I don't know where the heck I came from, but I'm somewhere around there. Anyway,
you came from Germany and Norway.
Put it this way, all Americans apart from the black ones are actually British.
Oh wow!
Except for me.
That's not actually racism. That's actually if you go back in like history and like realize that
All
like
black
British
people,
put into
no,
America.
most black people in America's ancestors were slaves. No racism, but it's true.
Then if you feel that it's partly offensive, then please do not say it on my podcast.
I don't care if anyone takes offense to it.
Well, if I get
Oh.
if Justin.tv gets mad at me, then I'm gonna kick all your ass. Okay.
Hey, don't kick the guys who were not involved. I'm talking specifically about me.
Right there. Kicked. Just kidding.
Anyways,
Okay.
but yeah, the one thing I have to say is that, well, yeah, I still ancestors like from Europe, because my family like lineage, if you can say that, actually descended from Spain. So yeah, I am kind of part British, if you can say that. Like
I'm part
very
French, part French, part Dutch.
How did we get into this again? Oh, I don't even. Oh,
I have no
because
idea.
of me, I decided to pull. Okay, forget it. Really. Okay, laptop's rules says that he is black and white.
So you're mixed.
No.
No,
So-
the thing the
so
word you're looking for is
like-
color.
You're the type of person that the white people hate and the black people hate.
Oh,
Gee,
God.
life must be bad.
Lemon, relax yourself. Gosh. Okay.
Hey,
Everybody.
no racism intended.
I'm gonna whack you.
I think this entire conversation is like,
Yeah, this
actually, what I'm
entire
not gonna say-
conversation is pushing my envelope uncomfortable. Okay.
yeah.
So,
Okay, let's new topic. How about okay?
I already
I don't
have the new topic
Brett,
planned.
somebody
The one.
new
Okay.
Italian guy. So start a new topic. So I don't know.
already
anything.
have all the topics planned. Thank you.
Movies?
And we lost SK. Maybe it's about time we get rid of him. As you see, Skype annoying me. Okay.
I would
never mind.
rate the
Where'd I go?
skull.
I disappeared. Okay. Here we go. Now I'll be able to organize this even better once SK's little butt gets kicked out of here. Goodbye, SK.
Alright, well, can I just make up a temporary topic about I'm echoing, our favorite game console starting at PS1?
No. I was about to discuss the next topic. Sorry, I would if we could, but we are already an hour and 20 minutes in, and I really don't want to keep these poor people watching us yammer on about randomly stuff. So what I'll do is I'll cover the information everybody's looking for about the clan and whatnot, and then I will let you guys go into basically whatever the heck you want to talk about, as long as it doesn't offend people or make people leave because you cannot stop using foul language. Okay.
I think pretty much everybody left, actually.
Apparently, we're already down to 6 viewers, but that's what I see on my page. I'm just gonna refresh to make sure.
We lost a lemon. No comment.
We have 7 viewers now, so that's different.
Okay, guys. So next subject to discuss is what's
I think
been...
it's lemon.
Well, yeah, we lost lemon. I said that. The next subject to discuss is the MCLAPD clan. Now, it's kind of sad that we don't have Lemon or SK here as of now because of the fact that they are the only two members who are in the clan that were actually in the podcast today. Nick and Guy here are not actually in the clan. However, I permitted them to join the podcast. What I would like to say is basically start discussing things about the clan. I'm actually going to take my microphone and adjust it a little bit, so hold up a moment.
Oh God. God, brace yourself.
Okay, all adjusted. You guys will be very soft now because I put it on me so I can actually comfortably get hung up on. Okay, we lost the lemon. Okay.
No, it was a weird lemon, for that matter. How can we lose such a weird lemon?
Sorry, lemon. You've gone. Okay. So, what we have to discuss is the MCLAPD channel. Obviously, it's a... What just happened to my Mac?
It got sacked?
Yeah.
Or no.
Okay. Let's get onto the stuff you guys want to hear. For those of you who have been wondering, even though there shouldn't be a single person wondering, the MCLAPD clan, or our channel, hasn't been producing a lot of content.
As I noticed.
Okay. A lot of gaming content. LCRDP or PD. Sorry, just reading things. So I want to discuss the clan with you guys a bit. Obviously, you haven't seen me doing a lot of content lately. That is because I had a problem with my capture card. When we had Wannabe in LA set up about 2 weeks ago to record, and it would have been uploaded by now. It would have been epic and perfect until I had a fault with my capture card. That's where the problem lies. Currently, I do not have a working capture card, so I cannot capture any console anythings at all.
Well, I don't know why would you want to steal a console for, but continue.
Capture video from a console, Nick. So, that being said, we cannot actually produce any videos as of now, and that is really all there is to say. I
have a question. Who's the leader of the clan?
I'm the leader of the clan.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, what some people. Okay, here's some funny things. Awesome, our you Minecraft boy. Awesome, our you. I don't know.
I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to mean.
That's
but
why I
okay.
don't read comments. Speaking of reading comments, I'm gonna refresh the YouTube page, see if we have any new comments on our thing. Okay, so let's go to a subject that we all can broadly talk about. Oh yes, something
Women.
important. Before we do that, I am the leader of a few clans. I would actually safely say 1.5 clans. I know that's completely impossible, but it's just the way I like to do it. I am the leader, and by the way, I am the leader, full leader, no co-leader. I am the leader. There's nobody else.
The one and only.
Well, yeah. Well, Oddboy used to be a co-leader, and we used to co-lead each other. We were at the same level, but we had some problems, and I kind of had to take over a bit. But that's, you guys already know that story. Basically, I was the one who originally came up with the idea for the clan. As you guys should know, that's a test or a question on your approval test if you do get your job application approved. Oh, that's another thing. Thank you. I haven't been looking at the job applications. JotForm only allows me to receive up to 100 a month. I haven't ever gotten any more than 30 a month. I'm at 54. That was the last time I checked, too. That was a good few days ago. And the more I go through and approve and disapprove your guys' applications, the more it's going to rack up everybody resending me an application. So I think I'm going to make it that I only look at job applications once a week. And I'll have to set that day.
Monday.
No, not a... Mondays aren't good days. So you know what? Do you guys really want to sit around and listen to us ramble on after I finish my stuff, or do you want us to just take off, or what do you want to do?
I'm not sure. Frankly, this kind of stuff doesn't really concern me, so
I'm not.
I'll have to say, yeah, let's take off.
We're not done just yet, though. Still have to finish. No, I do not want you guys posting different days in the chat. I'm not going to look at them. But what I do want you guys...
Hey! How about you look at them on Hanukkah? That only comes once a year.
Okay. I could also do it on February 28th.
I know. How about...
No, February 29th, because that only comes once every 4 years.
Oh, 28th, 29th. What's the difference? Close enough, right? So basically, I'm just going to finish up what I'm talking about. Maybe we'll give 1 or 2 more fun little things, and then we need to take off. Because guess what? I have recorded an hour and 16-minute video, and I really do not want to upload anything longer to YouTube, because YouTube will have a fit. Not even kidding. YouTube will have a fit. By the way, if you watch the video on YouTube, I would be lucky to see if this were 3 60p. It'll probably be 360, possibly 480. I can't control that. It all depends on the size of the video I make it, and since it's taking up half the screen, it's definitely not going to be in HD. I'll tell you that right now. Okay.
Let's get rolling.
Yeah, let's continue what I was saying. I don't know. I'm frustrated. I'm hot. It's a good 95 degrees where I am right now in California. It's really hot in my room. I can't add any. Oh, another thing. Another thing. I don't have access to my Oh, Keegan's back.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, you're back for like the last 5 minutes. Okay, as I was saying.
Okay, well, you said it's 93 or 94 degrees over there. Try 105 with 85% humidity.
Sorry, I sneezed.
Is it that right now?
Yeah. Well, no, not right now, but at like 4 o'clock, that's what it was.
Well, see, it's in reality, it only hits about maybe 80 here. But what I don't usually, what a lot of people don't know is I have a bad back.
Hey, I'm actually gonna go.
Okay. Talk to you later, SK.
All right, man. Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
Well, oh yeah, Michael.
Yes?
Apparently someone in the chat is sending a friend request to you.
I saw.
Yeah. Do you accept?
As I was saying, basically what we're doing here right now is I keep changing so. Oh, I don't have access to my MCLAPD account. It's a goner. I lost it when PS3 got hacked, so I cannot actually I can't use it right now. So basically, yeah, I lost my MCLAPD account. I'm going to have to create a new one. Obviously, I will still be MCLAPD awesome. I will always be MCLAPD awesome. That's never going to change. But it's going to be a different MCLAPD awesome. I'm saying the same. My account's being changed. I am not going to tell anybody, except for members and close friends, what the account username is, because my first account got flushed with friend requests. I was full within like the first 3 weeks after we first released Wanna Be in LA. That's how full I was. And I only had like maybe 40 people on my list. Sadly, we can only have up to 100. Anyway.
What about never mind.
Don't even ask about Xbox. That's going to cause so many problems. I can tell you this. We are not starting a clan on the Xbox 360. No Pee-wee, we are not starting a clan on the Xbox 360. If anybody knows that reference, post a comment below in the YouTube version, and we will see. And whoever gets that might get honorable mention in our next podcast. Okay, so basically, I'm forgetting stuff. Of course, I'm going to remember it after the podcast is over. But I think I am going to talk to everybody later who's on the podcast. Not you guys. I'm still going to talk to you after the podcast.
Oh, cool.
But everybody who's actually in the podcast itself. It's getting a little long. We had no organization at all. We had no anything to organize ourselves.
I noticed.
And the time just flew by. I mean, I'm not even kidding. But I want to thank you guys for watching this podcast via YouTube or via the Justin.tv. Please remember that we wouldn't even be doing this right now if it weren't for you guys. We have recently reached 400 subscribers, and this is why this podcast is right here, right now. So I want to thank everybody who subscribed to our channel and everybody for watching. I am preparing myself for a 1 hour and 25-minute video I get to upload to YouTube, even though the live stream's been going on longer. It didn't officially start until I started recording. So I want to thank everybody for watching this podcast. We will add a few notes at the end of this thing. So like, after I'm done giving my outro here, that's like 8 pages long. Not literally. I don't actually have it written down. That's why I'm not really paying attention. Pay attention. Okay. So thank you guys for watching this video, podcast, whatever. Please remember that next week it should be much more professional. We should have our actual live cameras. We should have
Google Plus for the win.
What Nick said. Google Plus for the win. Google Plus is great. If you haven't tried it, it sucks to be you. Yeah, don't come crying to me for an invite. Well, if you really want a Google Plus invite, I guess I'll invite you. But you have to give me your email, and then I'll send you an invite. Anyway.
Yeah, I think doing that was a bad idea because now you're about to get flooded. Just saying.
Nah, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. So I want to thank you guys for watching this stream.
Oh yeah, if you join, my dad's gonna get a bonus. He works at Google.
I'm glad you said bonus. Okay.
Sorry, it might also help me out as well. So please. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Google Plus is a secret thing. They're trying to keep it secret. It's very cool. Well, not secret, but they're trying to. It's in testing right now. Okay, that's off topic.
Keep it low profile.
Whoever just joined with all the numbers, you basically missed the entire podcast, and you missed stuff we talked about, and we talked about that stuff. Just saying. I'm just actually going to do a few little edits here since we lost a few people, and I think we'll end it right around this area. So, I want to thank everybody for watching this podcast. Even though I said that like 7 times, I kind of mean it.
You're cute.
Excuse me?
Oh god.
You're just zooming in on your picture.
Oh, wow. Oh god, you're gonna get a whooping now. Watch.
Oh man, you might want to look out.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Oh well.
Okay, so we're just gonna have a little bit of minor chat after this, for like maybe 5 minutes as we just goof off. Remember, the next podcast is going to be much more professional. We're going to be using Google Plus. We're live video chat. We're actually going to have a plan, but this was just a quick introduction. And remember, we would not be doing this if we did not reach 400 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody for watching this podcast. Remember that those of you who are actually live, it will be on YouTube, so you can go and watch it again. It'll also be on Justin.tv, but YouTube should be in better quality, assuming that I render it right. Yeah, right. With my luck. But what we're going to do...
Okay, I think you should also, like, say thank you to me and Guy over there, because we also subscribed, so I think a thank you's in order.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I was drinking water. I
don't think water makes you gag, but okay. Well, it does, but I mean, like, not when you're drinking it. Well, you don't forget it. I'm just full of stuff.
Yeah, full of shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm not I haven't learned that I'm not a fish. Okay, and I cannot breathe underwater. So
you cannot.
That's why I had that little choking incident. Anyway, thank you, Nick, Guy, Lemon, SK, for joining me on this podcast. It was very fun, kind of, and I want to thank you.
Interesting.
All. Yeah.
Chat.
We tried to keep it interesting. I want to thank you all for watching this video or podcast, whatever. I said that a lot. I have about an hour and 30-minute video ahead of me to render, so I'm going to take off here. We will have a little bit of small chat after I'm done with this recording for the people who are actually watching it live. But I want to thank you all for watching this video. I'm actually going to end it now. This is MCLAPD Awesome, Nicholas0904, a nude Italian guy, Weirdo Lemon, and SK2000-1977. And we are out. So have a good day. And, well, this is MCLAPD Awesome, out. Say goodbye, guys.
Out or goodbye. Either one works.
Either one works.